Christmas is coming up fast, so if you're looking for the best frugal minimalist tips to save money these holidays, we've got you. Christmas is almost upon us.
Merry Christmas!
Santa!
Hey!
And it is easily one of the most expensive times of year. Combine that with the cost of living at an all-time high, we, along with everybody else we know, are trying to save money these holidays. So today we've curated our favorite frugal minimalist tips to help you save money this year. And with that, let's get started.
First up, we have Secret Santa. Secret Santa is where you, your friends, family, and anyone else that you choose to celebrate the holidays with draw random names and become someone's Secret Santa. That's the one person from the group that you'll get a gift for. One person and one person only. The name you draw is kept secret. Secret Santa adds a fun element of surprise when it comes to gift giving. Part of the fun comes from trying to guess who got you the present once you've received it. With only one person to get a gift for, you can put all of your mental energy into getting them the most thoughtful and meaningful gift that you can. This obviously depends on a few factors, like the price you set and the group of people you're doing this with. Jess and I have done this tradition for the past 2 years with my side of the family, and it's worked out fantastic. We've found it freeing compared to previous years where it's such a mad scramble to get gifts for every single person. It's fun guessing who might have who, and a great way to add some excitement to Christmas Day, whilst saving money. Even better, the gifts are usually small and cost no more than a set amount. We can totally vouch for Secret Santa. It makes the holidays more relaxing, less stressful, and far more affordable than getting every single person an individual gift.
Next on our list, and one especially helpful if you're hosting this year, is to buy generic foods. We've mentioned this before in a previous video about how to save money whilst grocery shopping, linked right here, but it applies even more when Christmas time comes around. When Christmas time comes around, it's typical to see regular foods wrapped up in fancy Christmas packaging, special Christmas editions with a higher price tag attached. This same thinking applies throughout the year, with brand names slapped across regular food. So if you want to save some money this Christmas, try to avoid the fancy wrapping and the brand names and buy generic. It's a good rule of thumb that Josh and I apply throughout the year, but especially when it comes time for the holidays. A while ago, Josh and I were really craving pistachios, and we almost accidentally spent 12 times as much as we would usually. We eventually found the generic pistachios and could buy 12 times as much if we wanted to for the same price. Pistachios are pistachios, we can say with absolute confidence. The generic pistachios that we nommed were absolutely incredible. So this year, look high and low on the shelves and buy generic wherever you can. Oftentimes, products come from the exact same place, packaged in the same factory, and one just has a fancier label with a higher price tag. You'd be amazed at just how much money this can save you.
Next, we have plan your meals and simplify them. There's so many different friends and family to see, all with different dietary requirements. Work's winding down, while also somehow ramping up at the same time. The shops are jam-packed. So to help with feelings of overwhelm this Christmas, make sure you plan. Often at Christmas, we buy way too much food, or stuff that we don't even need in the off chance that we might need it, and having things go to waste. Often, this simply comes down to not planning beforehand. This gets even worse as grocery stores ramp up their prices close to the holidays. So this year, not just for Christmas, but for the lead up as well, make a list and plan out your meals. Grab your favorite meals, simplify them where you can, and save yourself the mental effort by planning them out and pre-buying all the things you'll need. Jess and I have our favorite, simple, easy meals posted on our fridge. We do this year round and we always know what we will be eating, as well as what not to buy when we're out shopping. Last year, when Jess and I hosted Christmas at ours, we created a spreadsheet beforehand with everyone's name. We then worked out what meals we wanted, what kind of dietary requirements we had to meet, which for us was vegan and gluten-free, and from there we figured out how many serves we needed of each meal and what ingredients we should pick up before the Christmas rush hit. We're proud to say we didn't have any food waste last year and we didn't have to throw anything out, and this came all down to our planning. Planning our meals like this has saved us so much money over the years, and it's wonderful to know that we're not contributing to the issue of food waste, and that's also one of the most stressful parts of Christmas taken care of.
Next up, we have experiences. A great alternative that we found to shelling out on expensive material gifts is gifting experiences. These oftentimes can work out to be more thoughtful, and chances are you already have a pretty good idea of what your friends and family enjoy doing. Some of the most memorable gifts that Josh and I have received have been experiences. We've received tickets to see Tim Minchin live, and just recently we finally used our tickets to go see Monarto Safari Park, and it was a magical day. We got to play with the meerkats, feed the giraffes, and just spend the entire day enjoying each other's company. Gifting experiences has the added bonus of gifting a memorable experience that someone will cherish forever. There's so many wonderful ideas out there. Things like redballoon.com have a fantastic list of experiences that you can just scroll through in the comfort of your own home. This saves time shopping through a physical store, so you can beat the crowds and even just browse on your phone. So not only can it save you money, depending on the type of experience you gift, it can also save you time. You could treat your significant other to a picnic for minimal cost, or take your family out for a wine tasting or a guided tour. The possibilities are endless.
Next up, we have consumables. There's nothing worse than spending money to get someone a thing that they don't even need or they won't actually use. But there's one thing that we all have in common. We all enjoy food and drinks. Maybe you could get someone their favorite chocolate or wine, or perhaps a little basket of jams, spreads, and dips. These can even be homemade for the extra dash of thoughtfulness and frugalness. This is what Jess and I have done for the last few years with her dad. Each year, he adamantly says, "No gifts for me this year," but he always appreciates a delicious jam or relish that he'll actually use. Consumables are an especially thoughtful gift if you know that your loved one is going to be moving soon. It saves them from carting around yet another physical thing from home to home. Both Jess and I absolutely love the selection of jams and spreads from Beerenberg, and we have a wonderful chocolate-covered coffee bean recipe that we love to use for gifts. We both know Jess's dad quite well, and he super appreciates it when we get him a gift like this. Consumables for the win. So have a think about your friends and family's favorite snacks. Chances are they'll be way more affordable and appreciated, because who doesn't love food?
In the same realm as gifting experiences, we have the most precious thing of all, gifting your time. There's one thing above all that your friends and family will truly cherish, and that is your time spent with them. For gifting your time, there's so many wonderful options. You could babysit so your friends finally have that date night they've been putting off. You could cook a just because dinner for your friends. You could organize a day of exploring your local area, or going to the beach or the museum or the art gallery. There's an incredible amount of fun, free things to do where the only cost is your time. Spending dedicated time with your loved ones can in so many ways be more thoughtful than spending money on a physical gift.
Next, we have set a budget and stick to it. One of the best things that Jess and I have ever done when it comes to saving money is setting up a budget together. Plus, it helps that we're both massive spreadsheet nerds and spent our years working office jobs buried in Microsoft Excel. Christmas is expensive, so it's important to plan. When it comes to money, a budget is the way you plan your finances. Knowing how much you want to and are able to spend is one of the most freeing feelings. Once you know, you can enjoy the holidays knowing that you've looked after your future self. When it comes to the holidays, make sure you think about how much you want to spend on gifts, food, decorations, and travel. And once you know how much you want to spend or need to, do your best to stick to it. And just know you don't need to spend a lot of money to make someone feel that you love them. You'll be amazed at just how much money you can save by pre-planning with a budget. If you're curious and want to see how Jess and I budget, we've included a link to our budget spreadsheet in the description below.
Next, we've got tell people what you actually want. It may seem a little odd, but a really nice way to save yourself some money over the Christmas period is to tell people what you actually want. Maybe if you're hosting, is to pitch in with groceries. Maybe there's something already in your mind, something that will really help you and make your life easier. Perhaps there's something you know you'll be buying soon, and the one thing you want more than anything is actually just money to help towards that. This could be something as simple as your bills due next month, and what you'd appreciate more than anything is just some money towards that. Or maybe it's a new tool or program to save you time and money in the long term. So just maybe, when someone asks you what you want for Christmas this year, don't be afraid afraid to ask for what you truly want or what you truly need, something that would improve the quality of your life. I'm sure your loved ones will be far happier to know that their money went towards something that you truly cherish rather than something that will just sit in your regifting pile.
Next, we have sustainable and recyclable gift wrapping. Instead of expensive seasonal wrapping paper that you can only use for that one time of year and nothing else, and for the remainder of the year it clutters up your cupboard for it to be then quickly torn apart and thrown away, try using some more affordable, sustainable alternatives. It's crazy just how wasteful wrapping paper is and how much of it can't even be recycled, especially if it's glossy. You can use things like brown butcher's paper, paper bags with the logos painted over, or our personal favorite, plain brown gift bags that are 100% recyclable. It can also be used multiple times. Now, whoever receives your gift has a bag for their next present. We absolutely love collecting gift bags that we can reuse whenever the next gift giving occasion comes around. Try and skip out on fancy seasonal gift bags that can only be used for the one occasion, and opt for your more generic brown gift bags that can be used for multiple occasions. You can always paint over any logo if you need. Not only are gift bags more affordable in the long run and better for the environment, but it saves your wallet too.
Next up, we have skip the sales. Without fail, every year after Christmas, we're all very strongly encouraged to go out and spend our money for Boxing Day. Even though you can find some amazing deals after Christmas, this also encourages you to spend more money than you would have originally. If you see an item that originally cost $1,000 and is now on sale for $750, if you buy that item, you still spend $750. You didn't save $250, you spent $750. Entire industries come together to make you feel like you're missing out if you don't join the stampede at your local shopping center. We're definitely not against sales, as we are frugal ourselves. But when sales come around, it's a good idea to already have a pre-written list of things you either wanted or needed throughout the year. I've always got a written list in my Google Notes of things that I'm waiting for sales to occur, so then I can buy them not at full price. I find I'm far more mindful and intentional with what I spend my money on when these sales come around. And hopefully with this thinking, you can avoid the urge to splurge on things that you don't truly need. Even better, if you know there's nothing that you actually need, it's better to skip these sales altogether. There's nothing wrong with spending money sometimes, but it always pays to be mindful and intentional with what you're spending your money on and bringing into your home and life.
Thank you all so much for watching. We hope we've gifted you some inspiration to help you save some money this holiday season.
If you want a beautifully curated list of our all-time favorite minimalist Christmas gift ideas, then make sure to check out our previous video. It'll be linked right after this one.
And with that, we hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and these money saving tips can help set you up amazingly for the new year. And with that, we'll catch you all next time.
Bye.
Eats the money.
Daddy. Uh-oh.